Hey everybody, Python and Fox again. We're back with this thing here. Sorry, I had to change my sensitivity because I'm playing on a Xbox One, the future of gaming consoles.
Please refer to me by my slave name, considering I'm a slave to this LP.
It was a different time, a different enemy. 60 men from Tier 1 teams were sent to face down a force of 500 enemy fighters. Their objective? To force the enemy back from a civilian hospital and keep its occupants alive. For 3 days they held their ground, but the enemy's numbers were too great. The 60 were cut down to 15. They wouldn't last another night, and the enemy knew it. Under the cover of darkness, they evacuated the hospital, sending only one of their own to lead the way. The rest returned to the line and took up positions beneath the bodies of their fallen brothers. As they lay in wait, the blood from the dead poured over them. The sand stuck to their skin like a shroud, changing them, anointing them. When the enemy drew near, the remaining 14 rose out of the desert sand. They were like hunters that couldn't be seen, using stealth their enemies couldn't defend against. When the men ran dry of ammunition, they used their blades. And when the blades ran dull, they used their hands. When the dust and sand had settled, only one of the enemy had survived. He was picked up in the desert, wandering aimlessly, traumatized. He expressed warnings to others of a force so menacing and unbeatable, it could only be described as supernatural. He called them ghosts.
Fuck it, story.
Fuck it, I just want to see this dog. I want to see beautifully rendered dog graphics.
Oh, oh, yeah. Dog will happen soon. Not this video, but it'll happen.
Let's head back to the house.
So,
See, now I'm just upset.
welcome everybody to Call of Duty Ghosts. This was released just last year for PS3, Xbox 360, PS4, and the Bone. We are, of course, playing on the Bone.
Just by the way, this is the first time in this series of LPs where I have not actually played the game that we're playing through. So, Python's already he's already played the entire game. He's got it all recorded.
Oh yeah,
backlog,
I kind of just.
So he knows what's going to happen.
I kind of just recorded it all in one chunk because it's a Call of Duty game, and therefore the story is like 2 hours. But yeah, everything's recorded. We shouldn't be taking too long with this one. Hopefully.
I have no idea what's happening. What's going to happen?
Oh, things are blowing up. You know.
Oh my god!
It's Call of Duty already.
Krakatoa's been set off. This is like what happened in that one Greek town. Everyone's going to be immortally frozen in ash or stone or something.
They're making a movie out of, well, they made a movie out of Pompeii, actually. I really don't know what it's about, so I couldn't say much more about it, but yeah, there's a movie about Pompeii.
Oh, fantastic.
It has a lot of fighting sequences, I guess. It looks like an action kind of movie.
You see, I don't really care.
Yeah, no.
That was like just a throwaway joke.
Yeah, no.
It's alright though.
I don't know really where I was going with that, but there's not much about this so far.
So I'm guessing the Smokemen really pissed off Zeus. That's what's happening right now.
Pretty much.
We're in the middle of a War of the Immortals.
It's okay, watch this transition right here. Watch it. Oh, so beautiful. And now we're somewhere else.
See, the fantastic thing is, if Python dies in the next area, he can just, like, cut back to that white, and you'll never know. Editing magic.
So.
Oh, okay, it's space.
We're in space. We're in space in a Call of Duty game. This has happened before. It didn't turn out so well the first time.
For some reason, I don't think it's going to turn out well this time. Space is just cursed. No wonder you Americans decide never to go to space again. This is just cursed. I mean, there's aliens and, you know, there's elder gods and...
Yeah, you know.
Russians always blow up space stations. I mean, geez, no wonder you're just too scared to go up there.
Space isn't worth it anymore. It's just...
And then there's that Gravity movie. I haven't seen it.
We're just going all about the movies
I
tonight,
know
aren't we?
that stuff happens. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess that makes
Media.
her... I guess that makes her Sandra Bullock and I'm George Clooney. I don't know.
Sure, let's go with that. Wait, am I Sandra Bullock? Or is that guy in front of you Sandra Bullock?
That guy is actually a girl, yeah.
Because I do have fantastic breasts, but I'm not Sandra Bullock.
Oh no, something's going wrong? What?
Oh my god! Mutiny.
Oh.
Let me guess, Russians?
No, actually.
It's always Russians.
No, it's not. It's not Russians. It's a completely different sect of people.
Let me see if I can guess this by the time this section is over. Americans.
Technically.
Canadians.
No.
Oh. That made me upset. I was really hoping it was Canadians.
Look at this! Look at this! Super high definition. Spinning in place. Yeah.
Oh my god. This is why you get an X-Bone.
Look at that. I got an achievement too.
Wow, achievements have gone downhill. They kind of look pretty... Yeah. In space, you just leave your empty mags everywhere so people will run into them and then you can laugh at them. That's what I'm guessing happens.
Pretty much. More or less. So, now we're shooting people in space. This should not actually work.
Yeah.
I'm like 90%.
Thank God you're in an anti-gravity chamber where, you know, I'm guessing it's a vacuum, so bullets have no friction, which means they travel endlessly at the same speed, which means they would pierce the hole, which means everyone will get sucked out into space and die.
Well, you know.
Fun.
Yeah, so the game goes off the rails here for a bit. You know, it has to, I guess. It has to be dumb. It gets...
That's the top Modern Warfare 2 and 3. So Modern Warfare 3 wasn't really crazy, Modern Warfare 2 was.
3 was fairly crazy. So this is what was happening earlier, in case you were wondering.
I know. It's the Orange County people. They're at war against space.
It's the Real Housewives. They're finally taking their revenge. Oh.
It's the Kardashians.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my god, this is just like Gravity. Quickly, save me, Tom Cruise. Wait, George Clooney? Antonio Banderas?
So, yeah. Things have gone to shit real quick, haven't they? But, you know. So, I have a complaint. Already. This is starting off so
I have a
well.
complaint already.
Okay, you go first then.
A lot of Americans have just lost their cable connection, and they're going to be really upset.
Alright, so, my complaint, well, it's not really valid, so I can't really say anything right now. But suffice it to say I have a complaint. It'll come up soon-ish.
In this video or in later videos?
In a later video.
That means you have
it has
to keep
to do with
watching
shooting
until
people.
Python says it's complete.
Yeah, it has to do with shooting people, so you'll never know until I say what my complaint is.
And as we know, this video has just been a 15-minute long cutscene of, you don't really shoot people. I mean, you do, but it's,
whatever. The first video, or the first whole, like, mission, I'm loath to call it a mission, but the first mission of the game is kind of just this. It's boring. It's whatever. It gets better. We get to shoot more people.
I have to ask, though, what does this have to do... Actually, okay, this does actually have something to do with something.
Yeah, what was happening in the opening portion was this thing was firing down on them. This orbital station was just bombarding that place.
So I have a question. How far into the future are we from this current date?
You know, I don't actually know. I'm pretty sure they had a date on the mission intro screen, the one where they show you what the mission title is and everything, but I didn't look at it. Also, ouch, fire.
Oh no, Sandra Bullock. And George Clooney. This is exactly how Gravity ended.
So yeah, that was that. Space was nice.
Never go into space. All it ends up with is death.
And look at that. Look at that sick transition back.
What a transition, jeez.
And
It's almost like I'm watching a movie.
so yeah.
Except, really not. Wow, I'm glad people have like lasers that are able to do this sort of damage in space. Like, I'm pretty sure the general public would not be okay with letting countries have this sort of power.
Oh no, you
Call me crazy.
What's even better is that it's an American satellite, an American death laser satellite, posted directly over America. Think about that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Think about that.
Doesn't surprise me because, you know, my opinion of Americans is pretty low, being from another country. And they will look at your country and scoff.
Pretty much. I mean, that's all you really can do. For me, I have to live here, so I kind of have to, you know, assume some sort of patriotism. I mean, I really don't care either way, but you know.
Holy what is this fucking space laser?
That space laser we blew up is really wrecking some shit, man. Don't doubt the power of the space laser. So, you might recognize this, in fact, it was brought up in our Spec Ops video for Modern Warfare 3, and one of them, where this exact sequence was completely lifted, and if I had been thinking about it, if I hadn't remembered it until just now, about this whole thing, like, if I had remembered it at any time before now, I would have edited this to make it look like we were back in Modern Warfare 2, but nope, I completely forgot, and I just remembered, and there's your trivia for the day.
Excellent. Welcome to Infinity Ward.
Welcome.
They realized they were good once.
Welcome to New Infinity Ward, you mean?
Welcome to New Infinity Ward.
Which, by the way, go check out Titanfall. It's out in beta now.
4 steps back, no steps forward. Wait, Titanfall? That's the new Respawn, isn't it? The
Yep.
Respawn game.
Yep.
Look out for that.